Stadium here in KC. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here we go, son.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Attack, attack! Attack!
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Go.
Play action now for Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith.
Tonight.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 11 yards on the connection there. And the Jets have a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Easy, easy, easy. Tonight.
First down. Fields. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
15, 15. Let's hit it.
The drive will start on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow, yellow. Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Let's hit it.
Here's Mahomes. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. The Jets have the advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Attack, attack. 15. Let's hit it.
Throwing is Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They go play action with Fields. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give up the middle with Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
You got a mini base. Here we go. Hey, get it.
Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
Here we go, son.
A give. Here's Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
No much. Here we go, son.
Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Right side.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right side.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, 15. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
On Sunday.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Hey, 43. Right side.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some...
And he's in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets will go up by 7. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he will score. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. First and 10.
Don't jump, ready?
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's going to run it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here's second and 2. Throwing is Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Here we go, son.
A run here with Paul. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Here's a second and 6.
Here we go.
Another run here with Paul. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Here's Fields. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
Here we go, shot. Right.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run, and again, it's Allen. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Play action now for Fields. He's got it at the 3, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And they finally got him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a run with Hunt. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, Scott.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Here we go, Scott.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Good.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Here we go. Go.
On the run, here's Hall. The ball comes out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Yellow. 15, 15. Yellow. Right side.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to keep it himself. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Hey, red way, red way. Right side.
Now, Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Right side.
We'll try the right side this time. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Jump. Right.
On the ground, it's Davis. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. Let it. Chimp's red.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Extend. Right.
To throw is Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. They've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the Jets' first down. They take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. It was 4th and 3. They picked up 8. Fields now. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long. Now Fields. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now a timeout Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
You got a mini back. Here we go. 11. Easy.
To throw is Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here is 2nd and 7. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Out comes the kicker. Big spot for Anders Carlson. This to force overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. but he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Gonna return this from the 10. And he's gonna be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Swipe. Hey, you got a mini base. Why not?
Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, it's not often that you could say one individual player may have won his team the game, but I think this might be one of those circumstances. It's the first play of overtime, and there he is, putting his teammates on his back, picking off that pass. Now, thanks to his effort, they just got to knock this one through the goalposts, and it's all over.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.